Hello and welcome to today's financial news, brought to you by FX, a multi-regulated Forex broker. Here's what's happening on the markets today.
Nvidia stock fell about 3.8% on Wednesday to $170.94, as investors took profits amid concerns over high valuations, competition, and China export restrictions. The French stock market index slipped 0.3% on Wednesday, extending losses from the previous session, as investors adopted a cautious stance ahead of key central bank meetings. Gold dipped to around $4,330 per ounce on Thursday, but stayed near the record highs reached in October, as expectations of further U.S. rate cuts and ongoing geopolitical risks supported the metal's appeal. The Canadian dollar traded at around 1.38 per US dollar, testing its highest levels since July, as investors weighed firm domestic fundamentals against a broad softening in the US policy outlook. Ether fell to around $2,800 this Thursday, as global risk-off sentiment from rising bond yields and unstable equity markets pressured crypto. Now let's take a look at today's key economic events. At 12 p.m., the Bank of England is expected to announce a rate cut, after holding at 4% in November. At 1:15 p.m., the euro area will release its December interest rate, following 2.15% in November. At 11:30 p.m., Japan reports November's annual inflation figures, after recording 3% in October. Looking ahead to tomorrow's highlights. At 7 a.m., Germany publishes its Consumer Confidence Index for January, after -23.2 in December. At 3 p.m., the United States releases November's existing home sales data, following 4.1 million in October.
And that's it for today's Market News Roundup, presented by FX. Thanks for joining us today, and be sure to tune in again tomorrow for more financial news.